Hey guys, welcome back to the Phantoms Fanatic YouTube channel. I'm here with another movie review, and this week I'll be reviewing The Shawshank Redemption, released in 1994, starring Morgan Freeman, Tim Robbins, Bob Gunton, William Sadler, Clancy Brown, and a bunch of other people whose names I don't fucking know. And it was directed by Frank Darabont and written by Frank Darabont and screen and Stephen King. The plot of this film is that Andy Dufresne, played by Tim Robbins, is sentenced to 2 life sentences for killing his wife and her lover, and he goes to Shawshank Prison, where he meets Red, played by Morgan Freeman, who's also a prisoner there, convicted for murder. And Andy then just tries to adapt to prison life, try to make friends, and you get a pretty fucking amazing film out of it. One of my favorite things about this movie is that Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins sell the chemistry between Red and Andy Dufresne. The way that their relationship progresses, and that how they kind of become necessary to each other, just like prison becomes necessary to them. That's one thing that I like about this film, is that it shows how a friendship almost can be something that you require on, and how these two have gotten a friendship out of it. It's a pretty good written film. Tim Robbins pulls off an amazing performance as Andy Dufresne. You feel so bad for him this entire time, and before they reveal something that shifts your opinion whether he killed his wife or not, you honestly believe it from his performance that he did not kill his wife and his lover. And he just exudes a man who thinks he doesn't deserve to be here, but he's willing to adapt to be here because he has no other choice. It's an amazing performance by the man. Morgan Freeman also gives an amazing performance as Red. I'm a man who knows how to get things. He pulls it off pretty well, and the fact that, like, you get these interludes of him going up for parole and he gets rejected, and on the last time he goes up for parole, he gives an amazing speech where he's like, "Stamp that form or not, Sonny, because quite frankly, I don't give a damn." It's just, these two characters are so well written, and the direction by Frank Darabont, I would say, is pretty good, because he's able to get such an amazing performances out of these two, and he's adapting a Stephen King story, which he's done before, and this is honestly one of Stephen King's best adaptations, just due to the characters, due to Morgan Freeman's amazing narration. That, I don't know, narration can be lazy or it can be great, like it is in this film, where you have Morgan Freeman's amazing voice going along with you as you see different parts of Dufresne surviving through prison with Red. And the film itself seems like it just, I like that the film cuts to just different parts when he's in prison. It's not like it's a line, but I like how it has different, like, skips ahead because it knows, like, you don't want to see this stuff, you don't want to see this stuff, you just want to see these characters interacting. Bob Gunton, playing Warden Norton, is one of the most despicable, slimy motherfuckers ever. And what happens at the end of the film, I feel like he fucking deserves it. And it also builds up to one of the greatest cinematic reveals in all of history, when Dufresne eventually escapes prison. I know, spoiler, but everybody's seen this film. Everybody knows the ending of him, like, standing up in the rain with just an amazing score by, I don't know who it's from, but the score is amazing in that part. And you have Clancy Brown in this film, who you like at first, then hate, then like, then hate. He plays the captain of the guards, and he's just a bitch to Warden Norton, and it's it's a fun performance from the man, because he's intimidating, because he's just like, if I hear such a mouse fart in here, Mr. Krabs will have y'all fucking beaten. I don't know why that makes me, it makes me laugh that it's just Mr. Krabs. And then also, the movie itself also pulls an important message about how men can be institutionalized, because you have a character who becomes institutionalized and can't survive on the outside, and it's one of the saddest parts of the film. And you realize that you don't want Andy and Red to end up like this, because if they end up like this, because if they're in prison for too long, they don't know what it feels like to be free anymore. And it's pretty well done, because you even get, when Morgan Freeman gets his parole and gets out of prison, he himself is facing conflicts, but he's able to resolve that when he finally meets up with Andy at the end. It's a pretty good reveal, though, of when Andy escapes. And the movie itself, for being as long as it is, you don't really feel it, because the way that I said, though, is it doesn't really go by a structural narrative. It goes by, you just see, like, different eras in the prison of Andy and Red surviving it. I think it's a well-directed film, and definitely one of Stephen King's and Frank Darabont's best conglomeration. Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman are amazing in the film, and I definitely recommend it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe down below. See you next time.